So what's up guys, and happy Sunday to everybody watching this video. And how are you all doing? So this is a new week, and now we're trusting God for the best of good governance in this country. So straight away to what I have for you today is about our senator representing Kogi Central Senatorial District in the 10th Senate in person of Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan. So she has been on suspension, and she has been on suspension for the past 4 months now. And many people has been coming out with their own point of view in respect to what is going on. Why some are in support of the suspension, some are not in support of the suspension. You understand? So, guys, I made you guys understand that Senator Natasha said she's going to resume back to the Senate, and nobody is going to stop her. That was what she made us understand, that nobody is going to stop her. She's going to resume. She was voted there to serve her people. She was voted there to represent Kogi Central Senatorial District and to represent the interest of the people. So I'm going to play the video, but she made a statement that even though she was suspended, that doesn't mean that she's going to stop working for her people. I uploaded a video here some days ago about when she actually went to her constituency and she did some empowerment, empowering her people. You understand? So I'm going to play another video for you today of what she actually have for you guys today. Any number of you out there is actually a supporter of Senator Natasha, and you really want this remote back to the Senate. But it's just that you guys don't have the power to do that. So we are waiting for happen this week Tuesday by the time she eventually resume back to the Senate. A number of people has actually been saying that she should actually wait for the Senate to approve her resumption, and all of that. And back and forth of what people are saying out there about Senator Natasha resuming back to the 10th Senate. Although I made you guys understand that the Senate President Godswill Akpabio appealed that judgment of her resumption and all of that. And several people have been saying the court didn't order the Senate, it's just an appeal, ordering or making suggestion to the Senate to try and reduce their laws, their suspension, pointing out that the suspension given to Senator Natasha is too excessive. You understand? That 6 months is too excessive based on what the Senate standing order make us to understand. Well, guys, without wasting too much of your time, let me dive into the video and let me play the video I have for you today. Do well to share the video and drop your honest opinion at the comment section. Let me just say congratulations to Kogi Central Senatorial District, and congratulations to everybody out there. So this is a new week. Go out and conquer and believe in yourself and win more, guys. So thank you. This is the video, and do well to enjoy the rest of the Sunday and enjoy the rest of the week as well, guys. Peace.
Okay, so yes, the Senate President did appeal the entire judgment. One of the grounds he appealed was that the Federal High Court has no jurisdiction to entertain the matter in the first place because it's issues that surround the National Assembly. And I have already spent pretty much over 4 months already. But the fact that I've been suspended, I keep saying this, I never stopped working. It took a whole lot of effort to follow up and get all of these things done. And we were just here last week where we flagged up the construction of 2 brand new smart markets, which I'm actually even going to go there later on today to see, because they're already digging the foundation. And over there you can see we're putting up the maternity center over there. So I also gave 700 digital learning devices last week to school. So pretty much it's a whole lot of work. And believe me, we have other interesting projects are waiting for the contracts, are waiting for their awards, and I'll come down here to flag up because these projects must be completed by the end of the year. So I'm really busy. I did mention that every senator has 3 major functions: the legislative, which is the creation of laws and review of treaties. Then we have the oversight, which you oversight ministers and agencies. And then the third is representation, which I'm doing, whereby I identify the problems and the challenges of my community, and I make sure I present them and have them captured in the federal budget. And I have done pretty well with that. Of course, I do miss following up with my bills there, but it didn't stop me from working. But I have pretty much 2 months more before the 6 months expire. However, I have written to the Senate again, telling them that I'm resuming on the 22nd, which is on Tuesday, by the special grace of God. I will be there to resume because the court did make a decision on that. Now, they argue that it's an order. It's not an order, but it is a decision. And if you look at Section 318, I think, of the Nigerian Constitution, it did mention that a recommendation forms part of a decision of a court. So whether it's a recommendation, a judicial decree, a sentence, or an order, they are all decisions, and decisions are binding on every Nigerian and every authority and every institution. So I'm going to be there live to attend. But I also know that the Senate will be going on recess very soon, maybe most likely next week for 2 months. That means by the time the Senate resumes, my 6 months would have lapsed. And I will go back. I will resume. And yeah, I don't hope there'll be any more resistance, because you can't apply you can't go against the what is called double jeopardy rule, whereby you punish someone twice. So after the 6 months, you now go back to court or do extend or whatever. No, that will amount total abuse of power, which of course I do sense an abuse of power already, but that's for the courts and the public to judge. But so far, and my people are not missing anything. As a matter of fact, I think we're one of the luckiest constituents so far. There's been a whole lot going on. We're all happy, and I'm really connected to my people and Nigerians as usual as well. I'm grateful for the love and prayers, and may God bless us all.
Use a drone to cover an event in wedding or so. Per day is 300,000 naira. That's the regular drone, not even this quality. So by the time you give out this drone, maybe you have 10 hires a month. That is 3 million naira. My month. Whatever it is, you know. I remember also when we were interfacing with the Raw Materials Research Institute in Kaduna, and they brought forth their budget. And part of the budget, they put hiring equipment for surveillance. You know, they were in order to conduct the seismic reports for raw materials. And I asked them off camera, I was like, why is it this much? Why did you budget so much million? They said, okay, to hire equipment and drones. So what that means, some of you here, if you have relatives that work in this Ministry of Solid Minerals and the various agencies that are charged with the mandate of developing data through geological means, you can lease this out. You can just lease it out, you get someone to fly the drones, the drone pilots, and then you make your money. Minimum drone is about 200,000. I'm telling you, because we used to hire drones before we bought our own. And then imagine what you can do out of it. So I tell you, you are so lucky. You are very, very, very lucky to have these drones. And like I told you, this is the latest of the newest technology of these drones, especially the ones with the VR. So with this VR, by the time you wear it, and someone pass this to me, please, the VR goggle itself. Let me even come downstairs, so I'll take it up. So we actually have 2 drones here. We have 2 drones here, but it's the same capacity. So this one, which we are giving to the learning institutions, the tertiary institutions, we get the drone that has the screen. Can someone put this on? That has the screen on the controller. Yeah, so this is it. It's called so, and this is 4K resolution. Both of them are 4K, so that's pretty clear. It's clear as a TV screen. So why we are giving this to the learning institutions is because it is better when the lecturer holds it and the students come around to understand how to play. If you understand how to operate it. So that way, by the time the drone, you see how clear it is? Very clear. As if you're watching a television. So what this means is, let's say the lecturer is flying his drone across the hills or over the waters. You just sit here, the students can gather and look. And they can actually even connect this drone to the bigger screen. Do you understand? There's so much you can do. It's just like a telephone device where you can, what's the technical word for, to make this synchronize with your larger screen? Yeah. So that's it. So you are all lucky. But you know the beauty of this one? So the second drone, 69, that's for the individuals here. We are giving you a drone which is as good as that, but more advanced. This is the latest. It was, like I said, it was released in November just last year. It's not even up to a year that this is released, and it's the newest of the DJI Neo drones. And this is more protected. Now for the institutions, I believe when you look at the videos on YouTube, you will see that you have to be careful so that when this falls down, you could lose one or two of the flaps or whatever. But they are really pretty sturdy, and you have extras in your pack. But they are sturdy, they are well screwed. So, and I think it's fiber, so it doesn't break that easily. But just in case. But this one, what's it called? Is it wings or flaps? Those who are in the industry, can you tell me the technical word for this?
Blades.
The blades. Propellers. But here, the beauty of this is the propellers are all protected, but it flies as well. That's good. In short, when you look at the video, there's one video I was looking at this, and you can program this to sense you, and then as you're walking, it will follow you uncontrolled. Can you please look for that video and play that video? Like you see there are some buttons here. You press some buttons, program this. You don't even need to hold this. It will sense you, and as you are moving, it will follow you. If you are running, it will monitor your speed, it will run with you. And once you put your palm, it lands in your palm. That is how smart this is. It needs to show you. No, not even this one. There's another. Is this also? Do you watch it there? It showed. Was it like what I mentioned? It's also there, right? I tell you, it's amazing. Then another thing, if you want to control it, once you put this on, hold it. Let me show you. Once you wear this, I think it's big. You wear it like this. I want people to see exactly. So once you wear this, do you know what you see? You see things as if you are in there. Do you understand? You don't see borders, you just visualize the scenery of wherever your drone is flying. So if your drone is flying on top of the hills, you will then just, what you're seeing is the top of that hill, and then you'll be controlling it like this, seeing it there. If you turn, you all see these VR lenses and the games, how they are. I hear people screaming and shouting. That's exactly the experience you will get with this set, this new device. So that's awesome. I tell you, this is the best. This is the best. This is the best. So you are all loved. Do not sell the experience. Don't sell it, protect it. Okay? And again, like I said, this particular one comes with 3 batteries. Each battery flies for 15 minutes each. So, yeah. 15? No, each battery. In total should be about 50 minutes, I think. Or however, but each battery 15. Also, we have to check either this one or the other one. But yeah, congratulations to all of you. Like I said, I'm so excited. And people have asked, why is it that it's almost as if we set the trend. We always do something new. But then that's just because I'm an embodiment of preparation and competence. Do you understand? And that's what leadership should be. And for those of you from your various local governments, your various districts, because we have people across, even from other parts of Nigeria here, as the election approaches in 2027, it's up to you to question all those who come out to contest for elections across different strata. Whether it's the councillors, the local government chairmanship, the House of Assembly, the House of Reps, Senate, governorship, presidency. Critique that person, ask questions, look at the person's past. Because people will only deliver what they know. Do you understand? It's like, when they say garbage in, garbage out, good in, good out. And in as much as we expect every one of you to study and expand your knowledge, like I'm telling you, go back home, check YouTube, you'll find all this information so that you will know how to use, how to derive maximum output from your product. This is what exactly I do. My brother is here. I wish my kids were here, or my husband. He will tell you. Every time, every evening, I spend time reading. I research reports. I subscribe to so many platforms. Fortune, what's it called? Forbes 500. I check all of these big companies. What are their new innovations? I read many African reports, Financial Times, The Economist. I subscribe to them, and I keep thinking, this innovation. That's unable to know what other countries do. And if we are the giants of Africa, which I still believe we are giants of Africa, however, we are sleeping. And if we are waking up ourselves, then we must be very intentional with setting the pace. And I'm very sure that this news, this story, what we have here, will shake the shores of Africa. They'll be like, you mean people actually did this and empowered 80 people, 80 professionals with drones? That's what we have to do. That's how you live. You live intentionally with good deeds that will raise the standard of leadership and deliverables of democracy. So I think I'll join you in watching a few, 1 or 2 videos, interesting part of it. But there's a short one of how the drone was following. Maybe I'll get that. But let's start with this. You can see it. Can we make the room darker? This is it. After this, we'll go fly. Mr. Tom, where is he? I hope you know how to fly this drone, because I heard that people are sleeping during your lecture. I was there, I was feeling sleepy.
That's it.
Turn off the lights, please. Where is the speaker, please? Is that sound coming out? Is the Bluetooth of the sticker on? Yes, this one.
This motion controller in the Avata 2 in the past, and then it never really went back. I think this could be the greatest creation that Tunisia has given us to do it. Or maybe it's a good thing done. Let's put this all up in the air and play that. Just so you know, folks, these are the lower price goggles that came out last year. I've used them already. They're fantastic. I'm not really sure what any downsides are, apart from the fact that they're quite massive compared with the more expensive ones. Added to that, these don't work with the Mini 4 Pro and the Air 3, but for the Neo, these seem to be absolutely magical. It works with the Avata 2 as well. Double tap the lock button to start the motors. Hold them